Thanks so much for that advice. And I know earlier we talked about the concept of having a business mentor. I don't think I don't think about that enough, to be honest. So tell me and tell the audience here why you think that this is such a game changer, or why it has been a game changer for you.
Chris, the advice I'm going to give you is look into it seriously. You need to, whether it's a podcast mentor, whether it's a business mentor. So I started working with my mentor about six years ago, something like that. And for me, it was an absolute game changer. Having someone that is sort of partner level, so senior leadership level. He actually worked in a smaller consultancy firm for about 3 or 4 years, and then he became an entrepreneur, run a business, sold a business, and then did some coaching. He's actually now started a second business.
Hmm.
And for me, just to have someone that was able to do, so there's a difference between a mentor and a coach. So for me, I needed a mentor. I needed someone to give me skills, tools, as well as the mindset, as well as the strategically looking at people. So one of the
Yeah.
things that's actually quite fun in corporate world is actually thinking about who you want to influence, who you want to add value to, and how that can help your career. Some people get very upset about that, but in a corporate world, it is political. And you just have to roll with it, to be honest. And he was able to give me so many skills and sort of support that I was able to influence the right people. So when promotion time came round, I was at the head of the queue, and people were thinking about me as doing that other role. The coach is slightly different.
And
The
sorry to go
coach is
back. The mentor, this person was within the organization that you were part of.
no. I found him outside of the organisation, outside the
Ah,
company.
okay.
It was recommended by a friend of mine. He said, "Look, just meet him, just see what you think of him, and he won't be offended if you don't like him." To be honest, he's so I was going to say he's Marmite, which is an English term. He's either someone you love or you actually dislike,
Cool.
and it's because he comes from a sales background, and
Ah,
he told me that you have to sell yourself in your corporate role, and people use that, don't use the word sales and use the word influence and develop relationships, but essentially in a way it's sales as well. And so he brought me along, and he said, look, you need to, one of the best things he gave me as a piece of advice, I'm desperately trying to remember the word it was when I was trying to go to manager level. And he said, what you need to do is you need to um, repeat the word manage, manageable, managing, any sort of variation of manage into your conversation with the people that you work with. And subliminally, they will sort of think, and you'll have to do some leadership roles as well, and influence it, but just repeating that word on a regular basis to people just infiltrates into their minds. And so when it comes to promotion time, you're there and people think that you're a manager. And it almost sounds
it's
unbelievable
like
when,
subliminal messaging 101 there.
yeah, I wouldn't have believed it. And I kind of, when he said it, I was like,
Yeah.
really? And he's like, no, seriously. And you can do that at the start of your moderation year, whatever. If you want to do more sales, or you want to do more demos, or you want to do more client work, whatever it is, just have that strategy at the start of the performance year, and just use those words that people will then associate you with whatever the ambition, whatever the aim is for that year. So it sounds such a silly thing, but I can honestly tell you it worked. And when I got my feedback from my senior partner, he used, Mark has stepped up and has been more managerial this year. And I
Yeah.
showed my mentor, and we
Nice.
high-fived each other. We were like, it worked.
That's awesome.